Evening all, no respawns here, hope you're doing well. So I've made, it's like an advanced version of one of my stilt houses, but I don't know what it's called yet. So you'll know, because, you know, you've got the thumbnail and I would have had to think of something. However, this looks badass. So basically, initially, the whole plan here, those of you who watched my stilt houses video will know that I wanted to make a hive. Now, this isn't actually the hive, though it was intending to be the hive, but it ended up looking like something else. Because basically the premise of the hive, I think if I'm going to have to do it, I'll have to actually make an entire hive settlement of several floors. Which means I might have to build it here. Nah, build it somewhere else. It's fine, fine. Someone suggested Murkwater and I might do Murkwater. But this is me just experimenting with the idea. Now I thought I could do like 3 rooms balancing off the side of the wee... Like you've got that centre bit that I used as a gate. And then just have these kind of poking out the side. And it looks really, really good. Also, I put like a windmill in the centre and it just looks awesome. So, right, so what first we do first, those of you who didn't watch my Stilt Houses video because you're gits, is you need to put the like actual buildings, the prefabs on first, mainly because then you can just pillar glitch, like rug glitch, not so wee actually, the rather large walls in. Now I'm going to show you, I only do a weird roof for one of them. This is just a neat technique you can use if you want to, for example, just grab... You want to make the prefabs, because the problem with the prefabs, they obviously have the same roofs over and over again, but I just wanted to show this once. But then I don't do it for the others, because it would just be tedious watching me do it over and over and over and over again. As you can see, you can just basically just sink them on. In terms of the height, I basically put them reasonably centered. Quick note, those who don't know where I am, I'm in Outpost Zimonia, which is a fucking pain in the ass, because I'm running out of like settlements to build, so I'm going to be using a couple of mods to get some more building areas, but I don't have many places to build as of yet with smooth ground, so I'm probably going to use that Place Anywhere Workshop mod by Andrew CX to actually have a go at building different places, mainly because I've ran out, so I've only got these annoying places to build now. Everything else is done, or at least it's got some giant and irritating structure plonks right in the center. For example, this had, what was it, my hidden vault. But my second one, my shit one, that for some reason the video did really, really well. That one, yeah, I got that one. So I do lose quite a lot of rugs doing this one as well. I also make use of the very, very cool little marked pillar thing, which I loves. See, they're pretty simple. I had a lot of fuck around with this. You'll notice that I didn't show you the final of the 3 prefabs. The reason being is 1, because I didn't want to show it over and over again. And 2, because I got attacked by some, what are they called? Rust Devils. And I had to spend ages trying to get a corpse out. A giant, you'll see it as I'm walking around. When I get to turn around, you'll see quite a lot of dead bodies around. And also a sentry bot dead body. Couldn't get it out of the settlement at all. Tried grenades. Eventually did get it out with grenades. But it's a fucking pain in the ass. Fucking stupid. Yeah. There's a mod, I believe, that disables all of your settlement attacks, and I've just never gotten around to getting it, and I kind of need it at this point. Those of you who obviously have unlocked all the settlements know exactly what I mean, because it's just a complete pain in the knob. This little pillar is so useful. I haven't actually used the measurement bits yet, but I like the fact they're there, and it's pretty, and it stands out. It just kind of, I do forget it a few times, but mainly because I accidentally, not delete it, scrap it, whatever, store it rather. But it does get a little confusing. Now, when you're doing this, remember to put the fences. You want them just... You got that little support beam in the center. You want that just underneath. And you want the actual junk fence between the prefab posts. It's really simple to kind of do, but it can be a little confusing at first. What am I doing right here? Oh, I've got another one, of course. Yeah, another one. It's got 3. I love this. This looks so cool. So, yeah, in the tour, you will see... Oh, you can see that stupid, bloody, freaking sentry bot. Seriously, those of you who follow me on Twitter, and you should, because you would have got the hilarious footage of me going, what? And having to drop my pillar and kill them all. But I'm really, really annoying when that happens. But I did get to play around with my 2-shot Gauss rifle called Vera. Vera used to be a... lazy fucking thing. Vera used to be a... What do we call it? A laser musket, but I named Vera right at the start, and laser muskets, I mean, they're good, but 2-shot Gauss rifle people. Vera wasn't getting the action anymore. She was too slow. But now my 2-shot Gauss rifle just eliminates people. If you follow me on Twitter, @NoRespawns, you can see the footage where I just completely own those guys. 1 shot in Legendary Rust Devils. technically two-shotting, but it fires two shots. Shut up. So see right here, using the tiled pillars to move these in and having an absolutely nightmare because there is a stupid fucking rug. Now, I do sort the rug out, but I just do that. Basically, don't use the big rugs, yeah, because it ruins everything. The big rugs kind of are just a laziness thing for me. What I mean by don't use them, just like try and use the little rugs for any time you pillar glitch. Kind of like, you know, when you put it on the rug and then you glitch the rug into the ground. Just because you'll get situations like this where I was like, oh yeah, I've got the supports, but it's fine, and then they're in the bloody way. But me professionally complaining about all of the bullshit I have to put up with aside, it's looking pretty spiffy. Oh god, I'm loving it. Loving it. A few suggestions that people have mentioned where I can pop these. People mentioned... Because I want to do the hive area. I'm thinking of where I can put it. I'm thinking, yes, I think what I said earlier. I'm going to get the wee... What do we call it? Mod that lets me... The workbench anywhere mod. And then I can actually fuck around with placing them in somewhere funky. So right, this is the upper levels. I went a little bit less complex with the staircases because I realised that, like, all of my videos end up just devolving into, I'm going to build an epic ramp, an epic staircase, and I end up spending way too much time. So firstly, before I do that, these ball track supports are fucking awesome. They really just mix it up. And like, well, you know, with this, I end up using about, you've got the supports from the fences, you've got the supports from the, like, you know, the pillars from those metal pillars. And you got these ones, and it's just such a nice little mix-up. I loves it. I loves it so much. So they're great, and I highly recommend you use them, because they're grand as fuck. But as I said, staircase, it's basically just that. I mean, I do be a little bit clever, yeah. I was going to do this, but it didn't work. I don't know why. I couldn't get it close enough. Look, watch look at this. Ah. Yeah. Bullshit. But don't worry, it's fine, because I can just show you a little other technique. Now, basically, you see these shack bridges, and if you see, in a minute, you can see on the right, there's another one next to it. But you can't place this one down. So that one I just tried to place. You can't, it can only snap to those things. If you try and place it down manually, those of you who had to play with it realise that it basically just won't let you. So what you have to do is kind of snap it onto these ones. The good thing is, as you'll see, is I can raise this up and then get that to kind of like snap where the normal one wouldn't snap, and it's a bit of a flatter surface. So the reason why specifically I'm using that one is because of the fact that, you know, it doesn't actually have the bullshit uneven top as the other one. So anyway, the staircase, pretty simple. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I lost my pillar, that was wise. Just pop in it. Literally, nice and simple staircase. Ooh, nothing fancy. You could make a fancy staircase, but as I said, I've kind of been abusing the staircases a wee bit. Like my reverse junk fences, you know what I'm like? I just like to kind of, I go through little phases, yeah? Phases of what I like to add to my builds, and recently it's staircases, and now those giant junk fences, but don't worry, I'll try not to use them in the next video. People have been using them a lot in builds. Someone made an awesome, sorry, I can't remember your name, but someone sent me an absolutely epic arena. So I'm not going to make it because I felt like I was ripping off their idea if I did. But basically, if you think these giant junk fences, they had them all like reversed in a kind of like octagon, basically. So each one of these is a flat side, and it was a giant ass arena. Fucking awesome. Should have thought of that build myself. So someone go build that. God, go do it. I mean, someone already has, but someone build it again because it's a really cool idea. Notice here, weird thing. Phantom trees spawning in. There definitely weren't trees. Oh, were there trees? But if I place these down, look, phantom trees. The shit. Now, I'm just deciding to manually place these, just kind of an example. You can pretty much just board this up however you like, but I wanted it to kind of feel like you had to kind of walk through little areas. Now I've got these platforms in, where I'm standing on right now, because I forgot to show you, when I was doing the power generator, I was doing it when I was doing my decoration, so I wasn't actually recording. The decoration, by the way, is really, really minimal. It's just basic, just to kind of show you the use of space. But to get the windmill in, it fits in perfectly. You just put one of the legs on a rug, and then the invisible rugs, and you can just glitch it straight in comfortably, and you don't even have to do anything weird and silly with the wires. It just comfortably snaps in, and then you can just... I went in the tour, I walk up and show you. I just made this one a little bit but poorly angled, so what I end up doing is just popping that there, I'm going, ooh, we'll just make a wee little ramp. But it's not fucking close enough. Or I need to put it on a rug. It's like a rug. I can move it on. I love these things. Oh, they're just so much utility. The rugs and... Actually, definitely the rugs, but also these wee fucking prefab shits. And for some whatever reason, it wouldn't let me put... Just no reason. See, we just can. Fuck it. Don't need it. It's shit anyway. It's bollocks. Fuck it. Don't care. Don't care. Don't need it, Davey. Leave him, mate. Leave him. He's not worth it. He's not worth it, son. But looking pretty good. All right, tore out. Okay, so there it is. Kept the... Like, look at that windmill placed in the centre. And I did a couple of extra supports where we were on the outside. I'll show you. So I just added... I did a corner bit. I forgot to put the corner bit on. And I just put that kind of stair piece there, which made up for it, and it made it feel like the sides were a bit supported. So it's fine. It's grand. But it looks really, really cool. And you can see it just... I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so grand. Especially, I think the windmill really makes it stand out. As mentioned, this would look quite good in somewhere boggy like Murkwater, but I do like it here because it kind of suits the same style of the settlement. I kept the the decoration minimal, as I said, because I just wanted to kind of demonstrate use of the space. And I might have to move this. I'll just pillar glitch the entire thing, but I'm worried I'll have to take it apart. But you can see you have like a reasonable amount of space, but it's still kind of pleasantly cramped, which is what I like. Anyway, guys, I'll just quickly show you so you can see. You don't even do anything crafty with the wiring. It just goes straight in. You know, you can just wire it up as is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that and gives you a few ideas. I loves it. Anyway, I'll have another video up tomorrow, back to the normal schedule. Follow me on Twitter @NoRespawns. I'll talk to you lovely people soon. You enjoy your week.